Hey everybody, Alex Shine, the marketing guy here at Marquette Place in the Alumni Memorial Union here at Marquette. Today we are joined by my friend Dave. Dave, say hi to everybody. So earlier this week, you got to meet Rachel. And Rachel is Dave's sister. And Rachel made Sofrito for us, and I mentioned that we were going to bring that over here and put that into a special dish. So today, Dave, what are we going to be making?
A torta, a Mexican sandwich.
A Mexican sandwich, so torta, Spanish for sandwich. And Dave, we're going to use the Sofrito again. We're going to walk through that and then show you how we make the chicken today. And then we're going to actually make the torta, so you can make this at home as well. So Dave, walk us through. Let's start with the chicken. What are we starting with?
We have skinless, boneless chicken thighs.
Hey, so maybe a little different than what folks are thinking at home. Is there a reason why you use chicken thighs?
I think the dark meat is sweeter than the white meat.
Okay, so we're going to chop this up. Dave, do you want to chop that up for us? So basically what Dave's going to do is take the chicken thigh, and he's going to just cube it, chop it up, so we got some small pieces. And again, these recipes will be included on the post later, so you can make this chicken torta at home. Again, go back if you want to learn how to make sofrito, and you can learn that process as well. So Dave's just about done, and I say let's call it right there, Dave, once we get that done. Now, if everybody will remember, this is that sofrito that we had the other day with Rachel. And again, that nice consistency, that really great dark forest green color, and that we get from the cilantro and some of the different peppers that you put in here. So this is a really great sauce. So Dave, what are we going to do with that chicken now?
We're going to soak it in there. We're going to make sure it's nice and coated, and then have it weekly like hand plates.
So basically we're going to marinate this, and you can marinate this for however long as you'd like.
We did it overnight.
Right. And what you want to do when you marinate, anytime you put something in sauce, make sure you cover it, put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, however long you need to. That way, that sauce really soaks up into that chicken. All right, so we're going to take it and we'll put it back here, our fake oven. We can just set it down because we're way ahead. So, because we're on live, we wanted to already have the chicken ready. So we have some chicken ready here, right, Dave? So this is basically what that chicken is going to turn out to be. And Dave, talk to us again about how did we make that chicken. So after it marinated, we put it on a baking sheet, a baking pan.
Thin, one layer. Don't overpower it. It's got to cook at 350 for about 45 minutes.
Perfect. So we're going to cook that. Again, 45 minutes, it's going to turn out just like this. So if we get a nice shot of that, you can see where that sofrito has soaked up into there, and you get some of that layering around that. So we're going to get a new cutting board here, and the next step is taking that chicken that's been marinated and cooked, and we're going to make that into the chicken torta. And this is going to be available for students today. If you come down to Marquette Place, you can get this. But let's start here, Dave. What are we going to start with? Telera roll, right? Telera roll. We had to practice that earlier. So the Telera roll is very similar to ciabatta, if you will, in the look, but a little bit different. So we're going to start with that, right?
We're going to take a small 2-ounce, maybe, of chicken.
And if you're making this at home, you can add as much chicken as you'd like.
Of course.
So we've started with that chicken base then.
Then we'll take the spicy beans.
All right, so let's talk about these beans real quick, Dave.
I use canned because it's nice and easy, but you season it also with sofrito and a seasoning they call Sazon, which is also a Goya product. And when it makes it easier to, if you don't want to make the sofrito, I personally buy it. It's foolproof. It works every time. Talk about consistency. This is the best thing in the world.
So you can get that at a local Mexican grocery store, or you can actually get Goya products at a locally grocery store as well. But a nice easy way, if you want to skip the sofrito step, and still get this kind of chicken torta. But what we did is we put that in with the beans, so you're going to have a little bit of spice to those beans. So go ahead, Dave, we're going to throw the beans on the torta. Perfect. And then what are we going to top this off with?
We're going to top it with fresh, nice shredded lettuce and sliced tomatoes. And then we also have a cilantro lime aioli.
So nice little aioli. You can find recipes for cilantro lime recipes really easy. But it's going to add a nice little creamy texture to that. We're going to slap that lid on there. Here's going to be the knife for you to cut that. Let's cut that in half. All right, now this is where I got to come in. Okay. So let's get a nice shot of what we've got. So we can see the nice layers. That's Sofrito marinated chicken. We've got the beans in there. We've got the lettuce and the tomato, and then it's finished off with that cilantro lime. Let's see how this tastes. It's always my favorite part about the show is eating it. The chicken has such good flavor with that Sofrito. And then that cilantro lime on there. But those spicy beans add a whole new flavor dynamic and profile to that. So, is this something that you've been doing in your family?
For many years.
Many years.
I grew up in the kitchen with my mom.
Perfect. And I would assume that your sister Rachel also was around to help with that. So this is one of our family connections that we have here on campus. Rachel at cumin. Dave down here at Marquette Place is a grill cook. He's always down here. You recognize him. But we want to highlight the influences of our cooks and the folks that work here. So Dave, we want to thank you for spending time and sharing this chicken torta family recipe with all of us. So thanks for joining us on our Taste of Marquette issue. See you next time.